Niall Keady here, Balbriggan News. Just wanted to bring you some updates on what's been happening. I've been busy organising with Balbriggan Social Isolation volunteers, a great bunch of people that have come together to help out our neighbours and friends throughout the community. And one word on that is, don't be afraid to use that service. It's a great service. We've loads of volunteers. Like we have about 20 or 30 volunteers, and they've all begun the process of Garda vetting, and we're really a really good bunch of people that are trustworthy and reliable. And don't be afraid to ask for anything. I said it, I even said, like, if you want a box of chocolates and a bottle of wine, and you're stuck indoors with the kids of the evening, there's no problem. We can go and do that for you. So, like, don't be afraid. We got a message to get cat food and stuff last week. We did that, no problem. So we've an arrangement with all the shops. We can go to Tesco's, Super Value, the pet shop in Millfield, Cuddles, what else? Balbriggan Pharmacy. So we'll go to any shop you want, and we're not restricted to any particular shop or any particular group. And whatever it is you need, and you don't have to be vulnerable or old or anything. We're looking after every single member of the community. You could be extremely young and fit and healthy and well able to do it yourself, only you're at home with kids or whatever. So I've added a button on Balbriggan News, the community response news and info, which is just everything that is COVID emergency related. uh, you know Everything seems to be COVID related these days. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to establish news and information particularly related to the COVID situation, and particularly any businesses or local groups or initiatives that to let people know about. Like, so for instance, I've posted some stories. If you look at the main community response page on Balbriggan News, you will see all the stories related to COVID are all just categorised at the bottom of the page. So anything to do local and to do with COVID is detailed at the bottom of the page. And, like, for instance, Nolan Motors, in like the garage up at the industrial facility, are doing a wonderful service that anybody in the local area that works in healthcare or on the front line, he will do a free car start if they come out some morning and the car won't start, the battery's gone, or they've a flat tire or something like that. Give Chris a ring. He'll come out and he will sort you out. And under the terms of the current um, lockdown as such, or whatever the term is they're using, Chris is able to visit you at your home or workplace for an emergency. So if anybody that needs their car repaired or looked after, Chris, obviously with a charge, can call out to repair it, but it's not going to cost any more or less than it would have been for you to visit the garage. So there's no additional cost there. And then Chris can visit your house and take your vehicle back to his garage. So that's all within the guidelines. He's able to do that, and it's really, really good of him then as well to do those home starts for anybody on the front line, which is great. I've also posted a story where Balbriggan Pharmacy have a list of frequently used items and other cosmetics and things like that, with the price and everything there, so you can put together an order, have it delivered, have Balbriggan Civ collect it for you if you wish. And as I said before, nothing is too small or minor for Balbriggan Civ. The social isolation volunteers are more than happy to go and collect lollipops from the chemist if needs be. So don't be afraid. Like, as I said, there's 20 or 30 great volunteers out there, and like, we wouldn't be getting 20 or 30 calls a day. So they're not all doing anything. So so there's people there are absolutely happy to get out and do something for their community. So please don't be afraid to ask. Who else? Oh yeah, Patrick Bentley, local Balbriggan author, who has early released his new book, because under normal circumstances it would have gone out on sale through bookstores and so on. But what he's doing, I think it's a great idea, is as part of his fitness, he goes out cycling every day, and he will drop off a copy of his book anywhere within that 2k radius, anywhere basically in Balbriggan. You just text him and make an arrangement to leave a tenner outside, under a flower pot or under the green bin or whatever, and he will leave a copy of his new book Green Ridge on your doorstep or wherever, in a plastic bag and untouched and so on, and using social distancing and hygiene practice, which is a great idea. Well done, Patrick, on that. So yeah, that's the few updates I have. And again, any business or community group or anybody out there that's doing something different or working differently or open different hours or doing deliveries or whatever, give me a shout and I'll detail it on Balbriggan News, and I'll push it out on our social media channels as well, to make sure the word gets out there. And said, like, a typical message from Balbriggan News gets about 4,000 to 5,000 views within Balbriggan. So it's a great way of getting your message out there, because I also do social media marketing, and I know that just with a regular Facebook page or whatever, if you put something out there, less than 2% of the people that follow your page see it. So it is important to get visibility of whatever it is you're trying to news or information trying to get out there. And it said Balbriggan News has a really, really good reach. As well as that, if I post a blog, if you look at those 3 blogs I'm talking about, Nolan Motors, Balbriggan Pharmacy, and Patrick Bentley's, everybody that has subscribed to Balbriggan News will get an email to say there's a new story there or whatever. So there's a couple of thousand people subscribed to Balbriggan News that get updates every time there's a new story put out there. So they're all people that want to know what's going on in the town. So I'm not spamming them as such. They've opted in, and they get to hear what's going on. What else? I think that's pretty much everything for now. As I said, just keep sending me the information, and I'll keep putting it out there. I'm not looking for any money or reward or anything for doing it. I'm just happy to help the community. Just keep sending me the information, and I'll keep putting it out there, and let me know what you're doing differently to try and drum up business or keep going at this current time. And that's it. Thanks very much.